Welcome to Parent University. My name is Demelsa and I'm the Family Engagement Specialist here at DCPS. Today I'm going to share some resources to help you prepare for the upcoming parent-teacher conferences. So let's jump right into it. The first step is to schedule a conference with your child's teacher. Here at DCPS, parent-teacher conferences are scheduled to take place on March 9th, 2023. However, some schools might spread it out and offer slots for conferencing before or after this date. The second step is to gather data and prepare questions for the conference with your child's teacher. So, where to start gathering this data and preparing questions to take the parent-teacher conference? Well, the first step is to speak with your child. They're the ones who are in school day in and day out, and they can offer you a wealth of information. You can ask your child about their strengths, what they perceive as their areas of growth, what interests they have developed throughout the semester or the quarter, and what do they wish that you share or ask their teachers. Remember, they are also part of this partnership, and their voice is important during these conversations. Another place to find data is the Aspen Parent Portal. Here you can find your child's report card, you can see their individual classes, you can see assignments, perhaps the assignments that they've completed, that they've done well, assignments where needed some improvement, assignments that are missing. You can also see their attendance. For 8th grade and high school students, you can see the number of community service hours they have completed thus far. And for all students, you can see standardized test data. So this could be diagnostic or any other type of test data that they have, and you'll be able to see it all right there. Now, this is a lot of data that you can access here, and some of it may seem a little confusing, and that's okay. We have a parent university where our Aspen Parent Portal sees all of it, and they show you where you can see all your children if you have multiple children, where you can see their schedules, their attendance from class to class, their class assignments, and even how to email one or two or all of their teachers directly from this page. So that link to that video will be linked right in the description box. One of the pieces of data that you have access to on the Aspen Parent Portal are standardized assessments that students take throughout the year. Now, there are many assessments and they vary by grade level, they vary by subject, and they might be a little bit too daunting when we start listing them all aloud. However, we have a parent university that walks you through a really cool resource that is available to families. This is the assessment guide for families. It is broken down by assessment, so you can see it right there on the screen, the name of the assessment, who, when, how they take this assessment, how often they take this assessment, and most importantly, there is a section on how you can support your student in building the skills that this assessment evaluates. So right there is a list of skills. But most importantly, for parent-teacher conferences, this guide has questions that you can specifically ask your child's teacher about your child's performance. The assessment guide has the questions that are specifically around assessments and your child's performance in those assessments. However, what if you have other questions for your child's teacher? We have a video that is also linked below, along with the other two videos that I mentioned. And this one specifically talks about questions that you could ask your child's teachers about their performance. And there are a set of questions that are for elementary school and a set of questions for students in middle and high school. Alrighty, so you have the data that you've gathered from speaking with your child, the Aspen Parent Portal, report cards. You understand this data through the assessment guide that is available to you on the DCPS website, as well as in the video that is linked below. And you started drafting questions that you may want to ask your child. I hope that this information was useful to you as you prepare to meet with your child's teachers during parent-teacher conferences. I know that I covered a lot very briefly, But we do have longer videos with more explanations, step-by-step actions, and question and answer sections with other parents linked right below. So please feel free to check those out. And if you have any more questions, do not hesitate to reach out to us via social media or via email at parentu@k12.dc.gov. Well, best of luck in parent-teacher conferences.